meant to make men feel better. So now it's like, well, I don't want to, I would have sex. I would have more sex, but they're going to call me a whore. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to settle for this little penis man that I met one time. And now I'm having horrible sex the rest of my life so that I don't hurt his ego. The men with the smaller, inadequate penis, and there's a lot of small penises in this world. There are a lot of small penises in this world. Most men have small, listen, I don't know if men know this.
I think that's the thing too, is to say most men have small penises would be kind of bending the rules of what most and small mean. If most of any group have anything, then whatever it is they have would be average. Now, yes, it's some 15-inch dick niggas knocking the back out of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's some 12, 11-inch dick niggas knocking the back out of them. I tell you right now, my dick ain't 11 inches. It ain't 5 or 6 either, but I mean, we don't even talk about my dick. I think that something I see with women, particularly sexually liberated women, particularly feminist women, is they take these subsets of society and try to make it all men, and then go on these tirades and these campaigns against them. And this smells something like that to me.
I think
I'm not done. I'm not done. Men need to hear this. Most of y'all, listen, what camera am I looking? Most of y'all have small, most.
And then to the point of her conflating apples and oranges, if most motherfuckers have small dicks, what's the end goal, right? If the end goal is to be in some type of family or foundation, motherfuckers probably gonna have to pick from the small dick niggas. Does a nigga with a small dick not deserve respect? I don't know.
Most of y'all have small penises.
Most niggas broke too.
You've seen porn. You know how big they get. They get pretty big. And once a woman figures that out, she ain't going back to 6 inches or 5 or 4.
And here is the rub that you hear people say about all the time. If experiencing a big dick, a huge 13-inch door knocker, means that you can't be in a healthy relationship with somebody with 8 inches, then you're back to a large percentage of a population competing for a very small percentage of partners who are possibly less likely to settle down anyway. And so this may lead to experiencing more of the world, feeling more liberated, but from a societal foundation perspective, the end road is fewer long-term healthy relationships, of which you have to also examine the source. Miss Steffans does not, as far as I know, appear to have held one down, which is not a shot at her. You know what I'm saying? That's meant to be an objective fact, and not saying that one is better than the other. But if the goal is long-term healthy relationship, experiencing a small percentage of niggas with money, or a small percentage of niggas with 12-inch dicks, or a small percentage of women with model bodies, or whatever the small percentage of, and then becoming dissatisfied with the swath of the population that's honestly probably actually in your range and capabilities, that's not healthy. Now, I do agree with the fragile ego and the retaliation perspective. We're not gonna discount violence, but we gotta add these nuances to the context. What's the goal? If the goal is just to live a version of the most fulfilling life that you can think of, which is you experience everything there is to experience and everyone there is to experience, and you die saying, wow, I got to experience everything except for healthy, happy, long-term relationships and family. Then that's a path, and like salute and root for people that's on that path. But I can you have both? Can you experience the limits, the biggest banks, the biggest penises, the tightest vaginas, the best bodies, and still reach a place in yourself where you can be happy, fulfilled, at peace, ecstatic, overjoyed, my cup is full, with the type of people or the selection of people that you can find to enter into these 30, 40-year partnerships and have kids and grandkids with and share wealth. I don't know the realistic chances of that for everybody.